tasteless. Don't ever make your priceless in your world.
And brother, I know what you're up against, but you can make it, just put him first. See, I know it gets hard, but you gotta trust God. Don't ever settle for less, give him the key to your heart.
Sister girl, I know it's hard to maintain purity and holiness when all you feel is loneliness. I keep it real cause I know how you feel. Defined by shows and magazines, how can you be a woman you can't see? Expected to always be pretty, afraid to face reality. How can
Hello friends, this is Allyson, and I am here to talk about something new that's been happening in my life. I got new nails. No, I'm just playing. If you can't tell already by now, I have done the big chop, which is in our language. No, I'm just playing. Which in natural hair girl terms means I've cut off my permed hair and am now fully natural. All over my scalp is natural hair. This is the front. I have a pretty decent curl pattern. Shout out to my moms. Pretty decent curl pattern. So I really love it. I've fallen in love with it. Got it done about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks, and I got it done by someone that was not African American, which is probably a natural girl no. But you know, I was ready to cut it off, and the decision was either to cut it off myself with my husband's help, or to get a professional to do it. And it was just $13 here. Great Clips here in Kentucky, in Berea, Kentucky. So if you are a Berea College student, her name is Trish. Go check her out. Shout out to Trish. If you see this video, you did an amazing job. I still love my hair. My experience being big chopped, it's different. I'm always used to having hair. I'm always used to having hair either here. Not less than 3 weeks ago, I had hair down to here. Then I cut my hair. I had a bob for like a day, and then I decided to go shorter, and then I just had like a big poof of hair. Like, I mean, not big poof, but a lot of hair like up here. So I'm used to having like some type of bang or something. Now I have nothing. So now all you see is my face. And it is an experience. You know, sometimes we swat our hair or push our hair to a certain side of our face because that's our good side, or we use our hair to cover up, or we feel like our hair is even an accessory, accessory to us at times, and that sometimes for some people it shows off their beauty or their glory, as some people say. But I didn't cry when I got my hair cut, thankfully. I actually was really happy with the decision that I had made. And when I made the decision, my husband went with me. There is footage of it. I'll probably put it up later. But that same day after I got it cut, my husband said, don't say anything. Don't put anything on Facebook. Don't put anything on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, nothing. He said, take this time to enjoy it for yourself. And at first I didn't understand it, but now I do, and I appreciate him for making me do that. The reason is because I had to get to a place where I enjoyed it for myself, which I did. But sometimes we can get to a place where we do something and we immediately put it up on the internet and share it with our friends to get some type of approval. And whether they say yay or nay, it sways how we feel about it personally sometimes. I know that that's happened to me many times. If it didn't happen to you, it's happened to me many times. So that night, you know, I washed it, put some products in it, and I fell in love with my hair that night. I really did. And so it got to the point where I was so confident that even if I did put it up and people said negative remarks or people said they didn't like it, I was cool with it. I was like, well, it doesn't matter because I like it. You know, that's your opinion. But, you know, sometimes when you're in that sensitive state where you just did something kind of drastic, you place it up on Facebook in front of your friends and your family, and based on what they say, then you may want to throw a hat on, or throw a scarf on, or throw a weave on or something because you feel bad about it. But I'm really grateful for my husband for but suggesting that I take that time for myself to enjoy it. And I really do enjoy it. I love my hair. The reason I'm going natural is because I want to see what grows out of my scalp. I'm not really on a self-seeking journey like some people are, not to talk about them or diss them at all, period. But I'm not trying to seek an inner place in myself, and that's not the reason I cut my hair off. I simply wanted to see what was growing on my scalp and see if I feel like dealing with it, see if I want to handle it, things of that nature. And so far, I really enjoy it. I really like it. I thought my head was gonna be too big. That's what I kept telling the hairdresser. She just kept laughing. My head's not too big. I don't think it is. It might look big on this video. I hope not. But if I were to give advice to someone deciding whether they want to do the big chop or not, the first set of advice is make sure it's what you want to do. Because once you're in that chair and the scissors get to going, there's no turning back. Trish stopped here and then decided to cut down the middle. So I couldn't say no at that point. If I would have said no, I'd be looking a fool right now in front of you guys. But I decided that that's what I wanted to do, and I needed to do it right then and there, or I was going to change my mind. That was just flat out. Second thing is, like my husband has suggested to me, give yourself time to enjoy it for yourself. Even if you don't enjoy it, like I know some people said they cried. Thank God I didn't cry. Some people enjoy it after they get it done. Some people don't. And so give yourself however long you need to put it up on Facebook, to show people, show your friends, things like that, that you cut all your hair off. Not all your hair. I always say that's so dramatic. That you cut majority of your hair off if you're doing a really drastic big chop. Give yourself time to enjoy it. Really give yourself time to look in the mirror and smile when you see it. If it takes you a while, you might not want to put it up on Facebook because people may not like it. And then if people post negative comments, then you'll feel even worse. But even if they post positive ones, you don't want to base how you feel about your hair on what other people are saying about it. Because at the end of the day, even after the whole world may like your picture, you have to go home and look in the mirror at yourself. And if you don't like it, regardless of what they say, their comments will always sway back and forth. But how you feel about your own hair is very important. Third thing I would suggest, this is probably the last thing, is to find like an online natural hair community. Before I got the big chop, I researched YouTube drastically about the big chop, about going natural, and I found so many young ladies that became inspirations to me about hair and about caring for your hair and things like that. And then also joined a natural hair group before I got the big chop, called Natural Hair. It's on Facebook. You have to be approved to join. But it's just so many women on there that are displaying their hair, their big chops, their problems, the issues they're dealing with, and things like that. But they're really like an encouraging type of family. And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy being on there, seeing the updates they have and how they feel about themselves when they cut their hair off, and also the inspiration when I put my picture up, the things that they said that were very encouraging. Shout out to Natural Hair on Facebook. But I really, really enjoy it. I'm enjoying the process. My regimen right now is kind of like a co-wash. I'm using Cantu shea butter as a co-wash. That may be weird because it's a leave-in, but I put it on my hair, rinse it out, probably rinse it out twice, and then I put on and leave it on. And then after that, I use the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I am in love with this stuff. This stuff works great for my hair. And then once I've defined them a little bit, I put Eco Styler on it. I put more Eco Styler on than I do this. It works with my hair really well too. And then every once in a while when I wash my hair, I put this in my scalp. It's it's a train. It's the Moroccan Argan Oil. I put it in my scalp. I mean, I hope you can hear me. Oh, wait. It's the Moroccan Argan Oil. It's extra penetrating for dry and coarse hair. And I use this sometimes on my scalp. Sometimes I'll mix this with this and some water, and I put it in a spray bottle and I spray it on my scalp sometimes and just let it sit. It's kind of just penetrate my scalp and moisturize it at the same time. But those are my hair care regimens. I don't know what my curl pattern is. I don't know none of that stuff. But I know what's working for my hair right now. It might change over time. But right now my hair is like 1.5 inches all the way around. She made sure she shaped it up everywhere. But that is my info about a big chop. I am going to try, the videos on my husband's phone, so I am going to try to post up the images and the videos from the big chop. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're seeking to do the big chop, good luck. You got somebody that's on your side. You got somebody that understands. Any question or anything below? I'm not a natural hair care guru right now. I'm really not. I don't think I ever will be, but I may post up videos every once in a while about it. But definitely check out different natural hair gurus like Taryn Guy is a favorite of mine. So is Mahogany Curls, I think is her name on here. Those two are really fabulous, especially Taryn Guy. She is off the hook. I love her. She's probably my favorite on here. But that's my dish on the big chop. I hope you enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. Okay. No, I'm just playing. Have a good day.
Sister girl, you're priceless. Don't ever make your priceless. Then you're